Religious institutions will be held vicariously liable for abuse committed by priests under new Victorian laws to be introduced by the end of the year. Last month, the ABC revealed how victim survivors of abuse were being further traumatised after a High Court decision in 2024 found priests were not considered employees, meaning the church couldn't be held liable for their behaviour. Here's our state political reporter Richard Willingham.
Last year, the High Court found in favour of the Catholic Church, ruling that priests weren't direct employees, so it couldn't be held liable for the abuse perpetrated by them. The landmark decision that sent shockwaves through victim survivors groups and prompted a campaign urging the state government to introduce laws that explicitly recognise the relationship between the church and priests. This morning, the Attorney-General told Labor MPs he would introduce vicarious liability laws to do exactly that by the end of the year.
I want to acknowledge the pain that these victim survivors have experienced. So we are listening, this government is listening, and we will develop legislation that will be before the Parliament as soon as possible.
Victoria had wanted a national approach, but other states already have vicarious liability. They're just not retrospective like Victoria's will be. Dozens of Labor MPs had signed a letter demanding action, and there's already a bill before the Parliament from the Legalised Cannabis Party to change the law. But Labor won't support a private member's bill.
Our clients who are victim survivors already suffer horrific psychiatric disorders or conditions only because of the abuse that they have suffered. So we need to get this bill introduced as a matter of urgency.
The devil is now in the legislative detail, and this is a complicated piece of law. Critics warn of unintended consequences for community clubs and youth groups who may have had abusive volunteers in the past. But for victim survivors, this is a step in the right direction. Richard Willingham, ABC News, Melbourne.